Alright guys, actually this video is going to be about these files. I'm going to clean them with some cleaner I have. I usually use vinegar, but I still have some more of this Rust-Oleom rust remover that I have to use. Let me put this camera down, sorry. Let me get that cleaner, fill this up for rust dissolve. I'm not a big fan of this stuff because one, it's so expensive, but I was talked into buying it. I'm not a big fan. I won't use it again, I don't think. I think I've said that in a video before. Anyways, I'll let it sit in there. Files I think are really good shape. There's 2 files in here that are chainsaw files, organ files. And that's what I need. The other ones are good files. Anyways, this stuff says let it sit for about 30 minutes. And then wipe clean, rinse with clean water. So we'll see what it does. I don't even know what kind of wrench or what pliers those are. I just had them, so that's what I did. I've got some more files, I think. Oh, they won't fit. Oh well. No big deal. It's a shame people just let this stuff rot like this. Hang on a second. I've got one more file. I'm going to see if I can't get it apart. Yep, I got it. I'm going to stick it in there too. Alright. Well, come back in about 30 minutes and see what we got. Alright guys. This is, I've done this before in another video, but I thought I'd show what I'm doing. I'm going to heat these up. Take these out. I've got several files that I need handles. I'm just going to use screwdriver handles and epoxy them. Get them hot. Pull them apart. Pull the shank out. Really need a better pair of pliers. Alright. Let me back up and punt here. I thought I was ready for this, but I guess I'm not. Get something different. Little pair of pliers and be right back. I'll show this mistake in the video. Alright. Got a pair of Kleins. Really need another hand too. That's what I wanted. Still smoking. Anyways, I'll take them out. Usually what I do is I drill them out a little bit more, taper them a little bit so I can stick the file in there. We take one more apart. Let's try a Stanley screwdriver. It might have been a good one at one time. Makes a good handle though now. Will for my file anyways. See? That's what I'm going to do. That's my Stanley screwdriver handle on my file. Anyways. Some of you guys have seen this video before. It's alright. There's somebody out there who might get a kick out of this or get an idea. I did find out that these propane torches, these heads are different. And I gotta give credit to somebody. He pointed that out to me. I have to look him up. Remember, there was one of these brands I could not get apart. I can't remember which one it was. Can't get that out of there. Ooh, baby, that was tough. Testament to a well-built screwdriver. Cannot get this one to budge. Well, I'll be finally given. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There. Alright guys. Hope you can see because I can't really. One, I took my glasses off. And safety glasses. So I'm going to clean these files. Just give them a once over before I rinse them in water. I watched a video the other day on just to see what else is out there on cleaning files. Do not use a wire wheel to clean your files. You ruin your file. Do not use a wire wheel. These files are in really good shape. I mean, they just weren't used. And most people, they don't use their files. They don't know how to use a file. And I'm still learning. Obvious, somebody used this one for a pry bar. And teeth are really good shape on these. I like it. They've been sitting in this chemical for 45 minutes or so, so not too bad. And sometimes you come across these files, they got big old nicks and gouges in them. This one's really, this is another one. This is the reason I went ahead and I don't do files anymore, because I've got plenty of them now. But I saw those bargain chain sharpening files, and if you're not careful, you can break a chain sharpening file very easily because they're so small. I know. Oh yeah. It's a Nicholson file. This part of the country, that's all I usually find is Nicholson files. A couple of these I'm going to take to work. I really don't need them that bad, but the other day I needed a small file to work on a lock set. I had to replace some locks. And I thought I'd bring you guys along just to see what I'm doing on cleaning these. I'm sure. Like I said, I usually use vinegar. I like the vinegar. I'm used to it, but I bought this stuff a long time ago. I might as well just finish using it. You talked me into buying it. It's okay. It's a little stronger than I like, though. You can't leave something sit in this for very long. It will eat the chrome plating. It'll eat everything off. Someone used aluminum on this one. I'm gonna have to get my little pick and pick off the aluminum. Man, this thing's got rust or color in it. I'm not sure. But you can see, trying to, the little nits right there where my thumb's at, there's little pieces of aluminum in there. This chemical's got a weird smell to it too. It's not, I don't know, like caustic smell. I don't know what how to describe it. It's kind of like a chemical you'd use on a crime scene, clean up blood and stuff. That's what it smells like. I guess you guys wouldn't know that, but it smells like a super strong spick and span. Turned out pretty good. This is sharp too, this one. I hope it shows on video. You can see the aluminum pit little nicks are stuck in there. I've got plenty of these rat tail files. I don't know why I even bothered with this one, but it looked brand new. Not sure what brand it is, but I think it's got a name on it. All right, here's what I wanted, the little chainsaw files. These are usually really good shape. Number one, people don't know how to sharpen chainsaws normally, especially this part of the country. Up north, you guys, I was told they even give classes at some of your small engine repair shops and stuff on how to sharpen. But around here, we don't use as much wood as you guys back up north, back east. I do know an individual here locally that he heats his home with wood during the winter. That's all. That's the only heat he has. He said he was going to put a propane tank in this year. I don't know if he has yet. Well, that's a nice file. Rinse them off. I'll show you them all. Yeah, I'll tell you what, video's probably getting long. I'll stop here and finish them, and then I'll show you what I got. All right, what I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen, is drilling this out. Put this in here, and then I'm going to epoxy it in place. I think I got a little big on the drill bit. I want to go down a size. I drill them out, get them the size I want, and then I'll set the epoxy in it. It's a good, cheap way of making handles for files. That's what I want right there. Then I'll epoxy that in. Get them ready. Get them all ready what I want. Might want a little bigger file handle for that one. Yeah, I want that one. It's gonna work. See? Just make a nice little rat tail handle file. Some of these, that'll work. May have to, since this is big like this, I may have to waddle it out just a little bit. Oh yeah, let me tap that in, see if that tap in a little bit. So what I'm doing, I'm just tapping it in just a little bit. Yeah, it's going to go in more. I don't want to tap it in too much further because I want to be able to get it out. Yeah. I want to be able to pour the epoxy in there. And that'll make a nice file handle. It's kind of some work. I don't mind doing it. Well, this is that Nicholson file that's got that bowed back. I like that. This is the only file like this I own. It's got a real fine there, and it is a bastard file, Nicholson. It's kind of nice little file, nice find, anyways. For me, I find myself using files more and more now, so. Had a visitor, so I turned the camera off. Anyways, I'm down to, I think, my last one here. See how this fits. You got to be careful tapping these in because you'll split the plastic. I've done that before. Hammer. That's going to fit pretty good. Makes a nice little file handle. I've done a video on this before. I just thought I wanted to clean those two files up, so I had these others, so I went ahead and cleaned them up. Oh, now I got this in there and can't get it out. Ugh. Oh well, I'll work on that and then epoxy it in there. You know, if you don't epoxy them, when you go to use it, you know it's going to fall out. It's just one of those things. It's going to happen. Anyways, I'll get back to in a moment and I'll epoxy. Alright guys, got my files laid out over here as I want to put them together. I'm using this 2-ton epoxy. I like this stuff. I've used it for years. It's good quality stuff for me, so find something you like, you use it. So that's what I'm doing. And it mixes. What I like about this stuff, it mixes as it goes down the tube. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if you guys can see, maybe see it squeezing in there. It's a little messy, but not too bad. Hang on, let me get a towel. A little rag here to clean the excess off. And what I'm going to do, I don't know if I can show you. It's hard for me to do this and film. I'm going to tap this down just a little bit. And of course, cover up the hammer. That's what I want. I seated it with the hammer. No wonder I have the stupid thing. Anyways, I'll do one at a time. Do the little one. I gotta get rid of that valve lash in the vise. I don't like it. Tap this down just a little. It don't need it. Little bitty file, but it's in good condition. Alright. This is the little rat tail. Tap this down just a little. Seated. That one seated good. I mean, perfect. Where the others, they did fine, but this one's actually. This is a Nicholson file too. It was. Okay. What I did let me show you. What I did with the drill bit is I oblonged the hole. So when I put this file in, I have to make sure it fits the oblong of the holes. Seated good. Nicholson file. It's in really good condition. Now I got a handle. Now this all started because of this file. This tapered, I don't know, I don't own one, so like that. So I went ahead and I said, I've made a video like this before. People out there don't know, files are so expensive, they don't store them properly. You're not supposed to leave them in your toolbox and rattling around. Tap it in until I can feel it snug. You can feel it when it dead ends. Sorry. I'm trying to show you guys what I'm doing and do the work, and it's kind of hard to film. That is a nice file there. Now I like the handle. It's not a real big handle, but you don't need a lot of force using a file this small. You let the file do the work. It's kind of like cutting with a skill saw. I see guys trying to force it through all the time. You're supposed to let the tool do the work. I made the hole pretty big on this one. And I put too much in, of course. Clean this off a little bit. Tapping the top of the shit. I'm using the dark side, the black side. It's harder to tap down. Oh yeah. This one I'm gonna have to do a little more work. It's got some aluminum in it. Anyways, let me clean up my mess and I'll show you the end. Alright guys, I finished this little file ordeal. The only one that doesn't have a name is this one right here. It doesn't have a brand on it. It's a really nice file though. It's got a little bit of aluminum I'm cleaning, but get up close. The file's in really good shape. It's the handle. This is the reason I did this was because of this file, and I've said that already. It's a Nicholson. It's angled and tapered, and then it's got a really nice clean edge file right there. It's in really good shape too. Another rat tail. I really didn't need this one, but I had it. I went ahead and did it. Another Nicholson. Yep, Nicholson, made in USA. Nice, just good size right here. This one here, good for a toolbox, though need to make a sleeve or something for it. And then this one is, I believe this was a Nicholson. It's a half round, and it's in really good condition. I mean, except for the little aluminum in there, and I've cleaned some of it out with my picks. Been sitting here picking them out. The reason, there's another reason I did it. This is, I cleaned the handle up. It's an organ. It's a chainsaw file. I've only have one because I broke my second one. This is the second one I have now, and I won't break this one. It's the time of year, it's getting cool, and I use a lot of wood to cook with, so this comes really handy. I use about a rick of wood a year to cook with. And then this was just a little bitty file. There was a name on it, and I don't remember now, but I don't know if it'll catch it. See, it's in really good shape. You know, these little files like these, people usually don't use them very much. And then I saved this Nicholson file, and I reused the handle, sanded it, cleaned it up, cleaned the spring. I've never seen this before, so I don't know if this is custom made or if they made handles like this. I really don't know, but it's a mill bastard, and it's a Nicholson, and it's in very, very good condition. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more files to add to my collection. I've got about 100 files now. I only have 2 of these, and these chainsaw files are just, I learned how to sharpen chainsaws by hand. I used machines before, but I don't like the machines because I have seen an inexperienced individual ruin a chainsaw blade and not tell the customer that you ruined it. So, and then when the customer came back, said that something's wrong with the chain, he denied he did it. So anyways, I'm just saying that I'm better. You take more care. It's a little more time consuming, but not that much more. Doing it by hand, it's just the way, that's the first way I was taught, and that's the way I'm comfortable with it. And then this file, I really like this file. I get back to this and I think it's pretty cool. But anyways, hope you guys like my little video. Just made some handles for some files, cleaned some files. I used that Rust-Oleom cleaner. I like it, it's just expensive. And I'm so used to using vinegar, that's what normally I use. But they cleaned up well. There's no real heavy staining except for a little bit of aluminum on that one. The files are good. I don't think I might have $1 in all these, $1 in all these files. So pretty good purchase in my part, and I think I only gave $1 for all the junk screwdrivers. A couple of them weren't any good, some were. I didn't care, I just wanted the handles, not the screwdriver part. Also, I want to show you, oh shoot, I can't remember if it was Timmy or who, but I ground that screw down on this crescent, and I didn't even make a slot or nothing. It's a crescent tool. It turned out really nice. But anyways, I wanted to show that I touched it up, I painted it, ground it down, repainted it. Great wrench. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, hope you like my video. Subscribe, you know, tell me what you think. Files are getting hard to come by, especially good American made. I don't know if anybody makes them anymore, American. Anyways, there's a lot of old files out there. People lay them in their toolbox, they get rusty and they get corroded. You can clean them up and you can make them good usable tools. You don't have to spend a lot of money and get a really nice set. You can make a set. I'm not exaggerating, I've got close to 100 files now, and I probably have less than $20 in them. I know I do. So just be aware, if you find files, do a little time, clean them up. For you guys up north who like your chainsaws, I know there's other companies, but Oregon, around here, this is what they sell, this is what I find. These are just, and you're out the field on the back of a pickup truck, you can sharpen your chainsaw in less than 10 minutes. It's a very good, useful tool. I'm going to make a holder for this so I don't break it like I did the last one. The other one is in a little homemade, I don't know if it's made for candles, like a tube. And I put a cap on the end of it, a PVC cap, and that's what I keep it in so I don't, it doesn't rattle around and break. But anyways, I'm gabbing again. You guys subscribe, I appreciate it. And the ones that give me my thumbs up, I appreciate it. I've been making videos now for 1 year, exactly 1 year, and I still don't have 1,000 subscriptions. But what the heck, I'm having fun doing this. And if somebody can learn something from what I'm doing, especially with my mistakes, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, guys, y'all have a good day.